Um, I did not set the time, but I am glad we're alive right now because this is, I think, the best time worldwide. So, as you all know, it's Ramadan, so I tried to schedule this live. Perfect timing for, after iftar when everyone is, relaxed and back home. So, welcome back to my channel. My name is Oliver Nakakande. So I'm so happy to be doing this live session after doing so many sessions in Mumbai, in India at Miss World. I want to say thank you to everyone that actually joined. When I was streaming live at Miss World in New Delhi. I really enjoyed showing you behind the scenes what is going on. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite activity. What did you enjoy the most? Hopefully next time I'll feel more energized to go back to Miss World and actually show you in depth of behind the scenes. Hi Sandeep. Your name sounds Indian. I hope you're from India. I really loved your country. I really enjoyed Mumbai, but I also feel like I needed to see more of the country. I didn't get a chance to see more of India that I wanted to. So I didn't go to Delhi with the girls in the first week. I just went to Mumbai for the last 10 days. So I feel like I didn't see enough of India, but I really, really enjoyed India. And I cannot wait to come back to India and explore more. So thank you so much guys for tuning in. Again, my name is Oliver Nakakande. For those that don't know me, I am former Miss Uganda. I was at Miss World in 2019, which happened in London. And I promised you guys that I'll tell you more about myself after we finish this series of Miss World. In this video, I just wanted to review the just concluded Miss World 2024. I personally enjoyed being part of the experience yet again. And you know what? Something funny happened. Most of the contestants were thinking I'm one of them. They thought I'm late and they were wondering, which country are you from? Like, why did you come in so late? But unfortunately, I wasn't a contestant, and I felt like that was really funny. But then also the chaperones, some of the chaperones thought I was a contestant. And because of that, I got access everywhere. I literally went everywhere. But obviously, some of them knew me, so I got access literally everywhere. That's why I was able to show you behind the scenes here and there. But in this video, I just want to share with you my honest opinion. But before I do share my honest opinion with you guys, what do you think about the results? What do you think about the results for Miss World? Do you think it was fair? Do you think the winners deserved what they got? What do you think about the winners? I want to hear from you. Sandeep, you're asking what is my opinion about the incident that happened when Megan fixed the hair of Botswana. Okay, everyone is talking about this, and I was watching, and I honestly don't think there was any bad reason behind it. I feel like she did it out of, what, like when your heart tells you like this, you need to fix this. We do this a lot. But maybe in the public eye it just didn't look good, because it was a very tense moment. She was supposed to answer questions right there and then, to actually pitch to the sharks. So it was not very appropriate, but I personally don't see any problem with that act. I feel like it was just a queen fixing another queen's crown. There's absolutely nothing wrong. And I honestly feel so bad the fact that the entire world has come against Megan and crucifying her. Megan Young, why did you fix Miss Botswana's hair? It's, you're trying to put her confidence down. Let me tell you guys, you don't know Miss Botswana. You don't know Megan either. These two ladies are amazing. Let me tell you about Miss Botswana because I spend more time with her. She is the most confident person that was in that competition. And honestly speaking, I saw her win. Yeah, like I literally thought she was gonna win. because she is so good and she's so confident, and no matter what kind of incident would have happened to her, fix your hair or whatever, that would not put her confidence down. And now on the other side, Megan, former Miss World, she is absolutely gorgeous from inside out. There is nothing that she would do, especially if she's being recorded on camera and she's presenting live. There is nothing she would do to try to put another girl or another contestant down. So I personally believe that was just misinterpreted, and honestly speaking, she did it out of good intention, right? And I think I also want to appreciate Miss Botswana for coming out to clarify that this act, you know, it was not intention, like the intention was not to be bad. It was all in good faith, and everyone that is trying to attack Megan should actually just back off, because really it's not good, right? So let me know what you think about the results, but I'm going to give you my honest review. First of all, I'm going to start off by saying this year's Miss World, I think, was the most organized, the best Miss World in history. And I'll tell you some reasons why. First off, they changed literally everything. They changed everything in terms of the way they were doing the competitions, to all the way that they were, you know, the format, the official format for the finale, everything changed. So during our year in 2019, we were separated into groups, different colors. You know, like when you're in school, you have like groups in like team yellow, team red, team blue. So I was team blue in London when we did our Miss World. And in our team, I'm from Africa, we had Asians, we had European girls, we had people from different parts of the world. But in this year, they decided to do continents. I felt like this was really good. At first, I didn't like it because I'm like, it's not very good for other girls, because they're not gonna get a chance to talk to other girls, you know, to interact. But then again, when you really think about it, Miss World tried to put these girls into continents all through from day one to the end, because now you know who your competitors are. So you know that in Team Africa, it was actually easy for them to spot, okay, in Team Africa, these are our strong contestants. In Team Asia, these are our strong contestants. In Europe, these are our strongest contestants. It was very easy for them to judge, rather than splitting the girls, you know, all the way out. So I really loved the continental teams. And I felt like the girls even just didn't work in teams. They actually broke the teams and, you know, talked to other teams from Europe, Asia. They were interactive. So I really enjoyed that. Okay, so I have a lot of questions. Who is your favorite contestant? Who is your favorite contestant? Who won place this year? Well, we're gonna talk about first of all, I got very what is the perfect word I can use? I got disappointed at so many contestants, that the fact that so many contestants didn't even place into top 40. I got so much disappointed, like I cannot even explain. Philippines, for example, Venezuela, I don't think Peru was there as well. Like, I felt like these girls, they needed a spot in the top 40, at least in the top 40, but they didn't make it. So I have a list. I'm gonna go through it, but I feel like, you know, they needed to be there. And unfortunately, I wasn't a judge, so I can't judge. You know, the judges have a better eye, but honestly speaking, I felt like they deserve to be there. So in this year's top 40, we had 13 African contestants. 13 African. I think this is the biggest we've ever had as Team Africa. And obviously this year we had 25 African contestants. So Africa really came and really showed up. But before we talk about that, I was talking about the things that I loved. I want to start with being grateful about the things that I loved, and then I'll tell you the things that disappointed me. So yes, I did love the fact that they were working as teams, as continents. I also did love the fact that they chose India as the destination, because India is definitely a place full of culture, a place full of different like different cuisines and foods and different activities that the girls could try on. When we were in London, for example, we did not get a chance to try out different, we didn't experience the cultures there, like, like the way India is. So I feel like India was perfect for, like, Miss World kind of host country. So I really appreciated that, and I really liked that. And also, being there in Mumbai, the venue where the girls stayed in Mumbai, Orica, this hotel was five star, like perfect hotel. The girls literally stayed stayed lived there, like, queens as they are. So it was beautiful venue, beautiful country, amazing food. Every day we were dining on this buffet of Indian cuisine, international cuisine. It was beautiful. So well done to Miss World and the organizing team. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about no, should I read some questions? What's your opinion about Indonesia? And Indonesia as a country or as a contestant? I personally love Indonesia as a country because I actually took part in Miss Grand International, which happened in Indonesia, and I fell in love with the Indonesian people and the food and the country, and I'm coming back for my birthday this July. So did you feel that the show was too long? How was the overall show? Honestly speaking, I did feel like, yeah, you're right. I felt like the show was too long because the production breaks were a little bit longer than they are supposed to be. So we had to wait. I think you guys on the other side that were watching on TV or on YouTube, you didn't get a chance to actually experience that the show was really, really long. But for us in the actual live audience, we felt like the breaks were taking forever because, yeah, so the production was a little bit slowed down. I feel like it should have been faster for sure. So we had to leave the venue. I don't know what time it was, but it was really, really late. And I think that's something they should definitely try to work on next time. Yeah. Also, that being said, I feel like the entertainment was a little bit boring. Yeah. The entertainment was a little bit boring, honestly speaking. I felt like the marketing that was done for the entertainment was like I was like literally looking forward to like top entertainment and fun. But when these guys came on stage, I felt like they didn't really give what I thought they would give. So I felt like that was lacking. Okay. I was rooting for Botswana. Hi, Kevin. Me too. I literally was rooting for Botswana all the way. You were rooting for Botswana and India. Let me tell you something about India. And this is not my opinion, but this is the opinion of everyone else that was around me. So people, except the Indian people of other countries, literally, and I think this happens a lot, people don't want the host country girl to be on top because they feel like they are doing that girl a favor to be on top. You understand what I mean? So that's what happened with India. So every time India placed at something, they were like, no, they're just doing her a favor because, we're in India. So I really felt sorry for her because she really did her best. And every time, she was on top and was called out and say, India is on top in this competition, people were like, no way, India is on top. They're doing her a favor because guess what? We're in India. So that was not good. But guess what? That happens every single time. So next time when we go to another host country, when they place the girl into a competition, they'll say, no, they're just doing her a favor. So if you're online and you're really commenting about this, I think you shouldn't comment in that sense, because as the girls do read the comments and they really get affected by that. I feel like all the girls put in so much energy and effort and they just need to be supported equally. Okay? Yeah, show was very boring, entertainment was very boring. Yeah. Do you believe that this continent group remove or not? I don't understand the question very well, but I think you are asking if I think the continent groups will be removed or not. I think they're gonna be kept like that because I feel like it should have been like that from a long time ago, because having those groups in the finale, at least we have guaranteed spots. Okay, let me go back now to the official format, right? The official format, which is 112 contestants altogether, on to the top 40, the quarterfinalists. Quarterfinalists, including the fast track winners, 5 head-to-head winners, 4 Beauty with a Purpose winners, continental winners, and sports challenge winner, multimedia winner, talent winner, top model winner, and in the quarterfinal 40 finalists. So from the quarterfinalists to the semi-finalists, this is where the continental queens, the continental groups actually help, because at least 2 of those people from each region have to be there. Does that make sense? It's equality, it's equal. So instead, like before, they could have, let's say, 1 Asian girl in the top 12, or 2 Asian girls, and then maybe like 5 European girls and 1 African girl. You understand? Like there was no balance. So now there is balance, because in the top 12, they must be at least 2 contestants from each group. So this is really, really good. And moving on to the top 8, there must be at least 2. So that means in the top 12, there must be 3 from each region, 3 from each region. This is balanced. I really, really love this. And I feel like it gives us a chance to put our best contestants forward. Okay, let me know what you guys think, because I personally did love it. Let me read the contestant. You mean Audrey Vanessa, Miss Indonesia. She was such a sweetheart. She was a darling. I met her, but I don't think she remembers me. I think we have a picture together as well. And I did ask a lot about, because you guys kept asking about Indonesia, Botswana, and India, and all your favorites. I did ask about these girls, and honestly speaking, Indonesia, besides the fact that she's super talented, I felt like she did deserve a spot on the top. She was so good. But then again, this year, guys, the contestants, I think they are the best I've ever seen. They were so good. So good. Like, if I tell you the disappointment I saw on the Filipinos, the Filipino team, literally in the finale, we were sitting behind the Filipino team. They had 2 rows. They were like over 20 people, more than 20, maybe 30 people. And I was literally waiting for them to say, in the top 40, Philippines. Oh my God. They didn't. And I remember the look on these guys' faces, and they just froze. And I'm like, oh my God, I did not expect that. So I expected Indonesia also to be in the top. I'm really disappointed in so many things, but unfortunately I can't do anything about it. Yeah, so really love Botswana. You're gonna love them. Thank you so much. Thank you. Like, the African team this year really was so good. I really love them as well. I'm from India, and we have many good singers, but how they select 2 sister brother. I thought these were your biggest Indian superstars. That's what I thought. I actually did check their social media, and they have millions of followers. So I thought they were extremely famous, but it's not about fame. It's about the performance that you bring to the table. So you might not be super famous, but you have a very strong stage performance. I personally didn't feel that, and so many other people that were sitting next to me, we just, when the entertainment came on, we were just like, okay, we just take a break and wait for the next round of contestants coming in, whatever. So it was just boring, honestly. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's my opinion. You agree? I was Miss Philippines and Miss Thailand was, yeah, same. We were all shocked. Do you think the cut from top 40, top 12 is harsh? It's always gonna be harsh. It's literally always gonna be harsh, because in the end, like, how many contestants have to stay back? Only 12 have to move on to the top. So it's definitely harsh. So remember, 112 to 40 there's so many already that have been dropped. So the competition is tough, right? So you have to put on your A game. But you know what I always tell my pageant girls, my pageant sisters, is pageantry is not it all. It's not. Pageantry is just something that you can use to step up to do whatever you want. If you're a musician, you launch your career. If you're a model, you launch your career. If you're an artist, you launch your career. It's not the end of the world. But some girls take pageantry so personal and they feel like, oh my God, if I don't get the crown on my head, I'm literally gonna die. And some countries also put so much pressure on their contestants, and they're like, if she doesn't do this, especially the countries where that have won before, you know, like Venezuela and you know, so many others that say, oh, you have to do so good because, you know, we have like a winner in the past. No, it shouldn't be like that. In the end, you have to remember that there's so many other contestants in this competition, you know, and it's not only your contestant there. And this is a competition. The best girl will win, you know. So you have to support them and show them that. And they, first of all, they came from your country as winners. They are the miss of that country. So that is enough. They already have a crown on their head. If they get to become Miss World or not, doesn't matter. That's it. Does not matter. Life goes on. Okay, so be supportive to your contestants. In fact, you need to just appreciate them, because staying away in a foreign country for almost 1 month trying to represent you, do you know what it means to have makeup on your face every single day, wake up at 6 a.m. every single day, sleep very late? I was with the girls, they were literally sleeping 2 a.m. in the morning and they have to get up at 6 a.m. in the morning. So the best as you can do as a country, as supporters, as fans, is just to love them and encourage them and support them all the way. It doesn't matter if they made it to top whatever, just be proud, okay? So yeah, even Miss Peru, yeah, she didn't make it to the cut, and she's gorgeous. Like, she's so gorgeous. This girl, she's like, yeah. So the competition was tough. It was tough. So I'm gonna tell you what happened after the competition, the stuff that we did at Orica after we left. Feel free to ask me as many questions as you possibly can, and I'll try to answer as many as possible. But in this edition in Asia, there is so many observing candidates like India, Lebanon, Turkey, Thailand, Philippines, etc. And because of continent group, they only advanced to top 4. Yeah, only one advanced to top 4, and it's sad. Absolutely, Sandeep, absolutely, you're right. You're right. Actually, Team Asia had the most beautiful girls, I think. Talking, you just reminded me of Miss Turkey. Miss Turkey, she's literally like a Barbie. Like, she is perfect. All the girls, let me tell you, all the girls were whispering like, oh my God, Miss Turkey is a threat. She was a threat. She was a huge threat because she was gorgeous. You know, the girls that always dress up and they show up and she's a queen. This is how she presented herself, and she didn't even make it to the cut. That's why I'm telling you, this competition, there is only one crown, there is only one place. All the girls, all the contestants, 112 of them are gorgeous, are beautiful, and they are all deserving. But whatever comes out of the competition as a result, don't blame anyone. Don't blame the girls, don't blame the organizers. It is what it is. There's disappointment, there's always going to be disappointment, but you just have to support your queen. Tell me, I'm pretty sure that many of you know that many girls, including, let me give you an example of like Catriona Gray, your Filipino beauty queen, Miss Universe. How did she do at Miss World? She didn't win, right? But she didn't stop there. She went to Miss Universe and became Miss Universe. And now she's living her life, you know? So it's not the end of the world. You know, it can give you exposure, it can give you experience, and then you take it on like that. It's the way you rise up that matters. If you just, you know, be there and say, oh, no, I didn't win. I should have been me because I was beautiful. I had the best answers and all that. No, it's not a crying place. You need to rise up and try again somewhere else. If it's your career, if you want to do another pageant, go for it. Okay? Yeah. So, yeah, it's very sad. You have a lot of beautiful girls qualifying contestants, but only one has to go into the top, into the top four from each continent. I personally love it. I know it's not fair to some people, but I personally love it because it's equality, it's balance, and it's always been like that. Except the top 8 before didn't exist. It was only top 12, but now there's top 8 as well, which is yeah, it's something new. So before it was from the top 12, and then they will get the top 5, of which they will crown the winners. So yeah, so from the top 12 before they could get the continental queens, and from the continental queens they will crown the winner. And if the winner is from Asia, the second runner-up would be Miss World Asia. So that's the difference that they made this year. So you're very helpful this time. Thank you so much, Kevin. I also do appreciate all your support, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into my live sessions, and I really do apologize that my camera stability was not at its best, and also sometimes my Wi-Fi internet issues was not very good, but I tried my best because I know there is so many pageant fans out there. There's so many pageant fans, some people in the Philippines. I love you guys so much. Indonesia, Team India, Peru, Venezuela, Botswana, Nigeria, Uganda. You guys were so much. If I haven't mentioned your country, please let me know where you're watching from. So many of you pageant fans around the world were watching, and I really felt like I needed to update you because sometimes when I miss out on a pageant, I always try to see who's gone to the pageant that is going to keep us updated. And guess what? I am gonna go next year and I'll go all through the pageant from day one, and I'll show you behind the scenes, and I'll interview your favorite contestants. This year I wasn't ready. Wait for next year, okay? So more questions coming. Please do visit northeast part of India because we are very different from mainland India. Okay, Kevin, thank you so much. I'll definitely try next time. I got already an invite from some people that I met. They invited me to come back to India, so I really can't wait to do that. Thank you. What do you think? This is a question from Joel. What do you think about the top 4 answers? Why do you think Botswana didn't win? Okay, so the top 4 answers. First of all, yeah, this is a tough question. I really love their answers. I really did. But let's get this straight, okay? Let's get this straight. At that point, the winner doesn't come out of the way they've answered the question. No. The winner is already known. The judges already have the winner. So that point is just for you to just express your last opinion or whatever. The answer there doesn't matter. So I really think the girls gave their best answers, each one of them in the top 4. And I also know as a pageant girl that answer has nothing to do with you going forward to be a winner. It has absolutely nothing, because they have seen you for 1 month. They've been interviewing you for 1 month. They already know who they want. So that last answer, that final, does not really matter, okay? So let's get that straight. And this year, I also love the fact that they used that as an opportunity. It wasn't like a question. It was more like a pitch to the Shark Tanks of India. So it was more like, tell us about your business so that we know how we can support you, and we choose who we are going to support. So it was more like a business, like, let's close this business deal. So I really love this. It was not just about, oh, what do you think about politics in the world and no. It was more strategically business oriented, and I really loved it. So I think I answered you that those questions and answers don't determine the winner. The winner is already known. Yeah. So the top 8 and top 4 Q&A gave an unfair advantage to the contestants who gave the answers at the end, as they were able to hear the questions and have more to make up. What do you think? I think if I forgot, I don't know if I forgot, but I think each continent in the in the top 8, each 2 per continent had the same question, right? So yeah, it's always like that. Sometimes I think Miss Universe does this. What they do is they block. They used to, maybe they don't do it anymore, but they used to put the headsets on one contestant so the other one doesn't hear the question, so they don't, get time to think about it. But yeah, I think it's a little bit unfair because the other person already hears the question, but then it is what it is. Maybe if they get to see this video and they can change next time and try to put some headsets with music in it so that the contestant doesn't get to hear the question, maybe that will be fair. But like I said, those questions don't count. The winners are already known. This entire schedule, listen guys, by the time we get to finale, they know the top 12, the top 8, the top 4 continental winners, and Miss World. So it is like that. So don't overstress about this, guys. You're welcome, Pranata. I hope I mentioned your name quite right. Make sure you guys also visit my Instagram account, Oliver Nakakande. Check me out, give me a follow, send me a message. Also, I do have a book. I did write a book, but I'll tell you more about my book in the next video when I talk about myself. So you guys be ready to ask me questions about myself, get to know me, because I know I'm pretty new here. So I want you guys to get to know me. Let's connect. So I'll tell you more about my book in the next video, which I'll make about myself. So here is, this video is just wrapping up, Miss World 2024. Thank you so much, Kevin. I appreciate. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sandeep, in 51 years, Africa continent won Miss World only 3 only 3 times. Yeah, listen, thank you for the statistics. I actually did know that. I didn't know that, but I did know that I think South Africa won, I think maybe twice, and twice or once, I don't know. And then Nigeria, I don't know. But yeah, you're right. So many years, Africa, we always, I don't know if you guys were hearing us from your screens. We were screaming and singing Samina Mina, waka waka, like we really want to see the crown coming to Africa. Like, listen, I am very neutral. When I love a contestant, I don't care where they come from, I am gonna support them. I am really gonna support them. But I also feel like we deserve to bring the crown to Africa. And I was very hopeful this year about Botswana. Like, she was perfect. She was perfect, guys. Like, she was literally perfect. You know those girls that you guys see on the screen, and you're like, oh, she's perfect. She dresses nicely. She speaks nicely. But then in the people that meet them in person say the other way around. That is not Botswana, because I was there. And I actually asked the girls about, how does she treat you guys? How is she? And I also interacted with her. So it was not just an online presence. She also has a great presence offline. So she's amazing. She's like a perfect fit for a queen. And let me tell you now what I think about the results. Okay, so the winner, Czech Republic. We were literally sitting with her family. Her family was sitting right behind us where we were. And they were super smart, super dressed up. And I'm like, wow, Czech Republic really came ready for the crown. But I think I should just take you all the way back to the top 40. So, yeah. Oh, should I start with the winner? Okay, let me start with the winner because I feel like I have so much to say about this winner. I did not see her coming. This is my honest opinion. I didn't see her coming through. I was too blind. I usually predict, but I was too blind to see that, oh, Czech Republic is here. So in my the top girls that I had on my list, I think maybe they would belong in the top 12. There was Botswana, Uganda from Africa. I had India. I had Indonesia. I had Turkey. I had the Philippines. I had Venezuela. I had Peru. I had who did I have there next? Spain. I had like 5 other girls, but among those girls, I really didn't see Czech Republic. I think because maybe I didn't focus my attention on her, but then she won, you know, and then I'm like, wow, I haven't been focusing on her. So when they announced the winner, you got very pissed. Yeah, many people got very pissed, but honestly speaking, I wasn't pissed, but I just was surprised. I was surprised because I'm like, whoa, wow, you know. So also I was surprised at Lebanon. Lebanon, I think last year didn't attend Miss World, and then they come back this year and actually they become first runner-up. I feel like they actually did so well. And as you guys know, or maybe you don't know, I live in the Middle East. I live in Dubai. So we have a big Lebanese community here. So they've been celebrating the win for Lebanon all on the news in the Middle East. So it's huge for Middle East. And I really think she did so well for herself. And especially the fact that Middle Eastern women haven't been, you know, uplifted in these pageants. I think she really deserves that spot. So top 4, Botswana definitely deserved there. I saw her there. And obviously because they were continental winners, Trinidad and Tobago, the first time I saw her speak was actually on that platform on the finale, and she spoke amazing. So I definitely feel like she deserved to be there, right? Yeah, so you were in Doha. I live in Dubai. So if you're in Dubai, let me know. If you're coming to Dubai, let me know. So in the top 12, Australia, I did feel like they did have a thing for Australia. They really loved this girl from day one in Delhi. I feel like Australia stood out to the judges. Dominican Republic also stood out, so I wasn't really surprised. Mauritius was more of a surprise, but also the fact that, you know, Mauritius is sponsoring the girls right now. As you know, they are in Mauritius, so I feel like maybe Mauritius having the influence and, you know, having sponsored Miss World team to now, you know, come to Mauritius. Maybe that's why Mauritius had to be in the top 12. So otherwise, in the top 12 from Team from Africa, I expected maybe, instead of Mauritius, I expected maybe Nigeria or Zimbabwe, because these girls had won their head-to-head challenges and Mauritius had not. So I expected more winners, you know, than someone who's just gonna, you know, we just surprised. This is the person, you know. But you know, these beauty pageants are full of surprises. Like, you know, the winner from last year, I think what I had, she didn't do any, like, she didn't place in any competitions, no head-to-head, no beauty with the purpose, no talent, nothing. And then, pabam, she's the winner. So I think the judges have something more that they are looking for that we don't know. So we can support our girls at Beauty with a Purpose, head to head, sports, top model, blah, blah, blah. And then in the end, someone who hasn't done absolutely anything, any of those will be the winner. So maybe the judges have something more they're looking for. Okay. Okay, I came to know why this. That I'm not saying that's the reason why. I'm just thinking out loud. Maybe that's the reason why, because right now they are in Mauritius. Yeah. So we also had Spain in the top 12. Spain is stunning. Spain is stunning, and I don't know if she did place in any competitions, Beauty with a Purpose or anything. Let me check. Yeah, she was in top 25 of head-to-head challenge. So yeah, she was very deserving. Top 25 of head-to-head challenge. So, by the way, giving you a heads back, also head-to-head challenge this year changed from what it used to be. Like when we did our Miss World in London, our head-to-head was more like head-to-head, like you literally go against other countries. So we were in groups, and I remember I was in group 18, and in my group I had Vietnam, Mauritius, Laos, Cambodia, and I think myself. And actually, I won in my group, so I did win. And then after the winners, we had to go against the other winners from the other group. So I had to go against Mexico, and Mexico beat me, and then I dropped out of the competition. So that's how it used to be. But now they did change literally everything. But I do love this setting right now. Yeah. And also top model, I feel like the winner was very deserving. Martinique, she's stunning. She's really, really stunning. When she walked on the stage, we knew that this is the girl. Yeah, this is the girl. And talking about back when I did my Miss World in 2019, I placed fourth. I was fourth runner-up in top model in London. So yeah, and looking at this list also, you can see that Turkey was the first runner-up in this year, and Botswana was the finalist, and Slovakia. So Botswana, that girl, she deserved like a hot spot, at least maybe like a first runner-up. She did so well, so well. Also, a fact is Botswana has been the best, to me, I think, the best participant or contestant in the history of Miss World. The first participant, the first contestant to place at literally everything. She placed everywhere, every competition, sports, head-to-head, beauty the purpose, top model, whatever. Botswana's name was there. So yeah, she did so well. So talking about best designer dresses, I think you guys watched the videos. If you haven't watched them, go and check them out. They're on my channel here. They also rewarded the girls based on the continents, and in Africa we had Ethiopia, America had the United States, and India had and Oceania, Asia had India, and then Czech Republic. Oh, so Czech Republic actually won the best designer. I had no idea. So she did win the best designer dress. But guess what? Best designer dress, I don't think it does guarantee you a spot, right? In the top 40, does it? I don't think so. Maybe it does, but I think it's top model that does guarantee you a spot. Anyways, so those were some of the competitions. In the sports competition, Croatia won, then Chile, and then Peru. And guess what? We had Botswana, Ghana, Kenya, Madagascar, like South Africa, and all that. The second runner-ups were all from Team Africa, pretty much. So in my year, I was also a runner-up in sports because I'm pretty sporty. So in case you're wondering, I finished off top 40, and we had top 12, and then we had, you know, the winners. So, but I'm very happy with the results for this year, and I really think that even if we try to complain or we become disappointed, we never know what exactly the judges are looking for. So instead, let's not hate the pageant. Let's not say bad words about the pageant. Let's just show the love to our girls, to our contestants, and just keep supporting them, because that's exactly what they need. They just need support, they just need love, and that's it. So yeah, I think that's it for today. If you have any more questions, you're free to ask. However, I'll be doing another live maybe next week to tell you guys more about myself. Maybe end of this week, I'll be putting up a post to let you guys know when I'll be doing my live, because I've been getting some questions about people asking me about myself and the pageants I've taken part in, and you know, all that stuff. I'll be answering all those questions. Would you consider joining other pageants like Miss Universe? Absolutely, but unfortunately we don't have Miss Universe in Uganda, so we do not have Miss Universe in Uganda. But I've done Miss Grand. I've done Miss Grand International. Was it 2022? It was really, really fun, and honestly, I just saw it as a fun fun competition. It was really just for fun. Yeah, it's not that serious. It's not, I cannot compare that competition to like Miss World, you know, like there's always gonna be, yeah. So Miss Grand for me was just more for fun. And also if I put it in comparison, we did have, it was more like, you know, like when you take influencers on like on a retreat, that's how it felt. We were like, oh, we are influencers on a retreat and we have all these brands that are going to bring their products for us to market them, which was amazing because every single day we were creating content. And guess what? I love creating content. So every day we were shooting this, that, this, that. So it was that. But you know, Miss World is a real, like, it's a real life-changing pageant. It's beauty with a purpose. It's what you bring to the table. It's your brain, not your face. So it has so much to offer. Whereas Miss Grand is more face, body, boobs, this, that, that. No. Miss World is the actual deal. Is the real deal. So, but you know where to go. I feel like if you see the girl is more like an influencer, like, you know, she wants to show off her body and Miss Grand. If you feel like the girl really is up here, bright up here, and when she speaks, you are gonna listen and give her your ears. She's so good at all that. Miss World, okay? Let me know if you agree with me. We supported Lestego. There were so many fan packs throughout the country. Yeah, you guys did an amazing job. Thank you so much. Labano, I think I mentioned your name right. Thank you so much, Team Botswana, for the support. I also supported her throughout, all the way. For me, this year, Miss Botswana deserved to be a winner. Yeah, she did deserve to be a winner. I actually spoke to her the night after, not the night after, the exact night after they had crowned. We were having like drinks and food, and you know, I was like, you know, you realize that she took long to post because the pressure was so much. There was so much pressure. People were saying, you know, whatever they said, you were reading, I'm not gonna repeat that, but people were so mad and so crazy. And she's like, oh my God, what do I even post? Because people were going crazy. People made memes about Miss World. People were so disappointed. And she was like, oh my God, she really felt bad. You really affected her mental health. But I'm so glad that she's now back and trying to control you guys. The entire Megan issue, Megan fixing her hair, like, oh my God, some people turned racist over that. Like, why would she fix her hair? Like, she doesn't understand black girl hair, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, there was so much talk online and it really affected her so much. And listen, guys, this is not right, because if they see that the country is gonna be very aggressive like that, you might lose a spot next time. So I think the best we can do is to just accept the results and go with the flow. Okay? Yeah. Joel, I would love you to have a more pageant focused YouTube channel. We need an African queen to join the conversation. Please do cover other pageants as well. That's a very good idea. Thank you so much for that. I will try my best to coordinate. This is my first channel. If this channel does so well, I might dedicate it to pageantry, because I have a lot of pageant fans here, and I might start my personal channel somewhere else, but I still need so much support from you guys. Obviously, I can review the pageants. I am well versed with pageantry since 2019. So yeah, thank you so much for that comment. I really appreciate. So next video, I'll still be talking about my journey, my life, and what I do, and the pageants I've done, and you know, how I actually ended up being Miss Uganda. It's a very funny story. It's very interesting. You don't want to miss that. So am I back to Uganda? No, I'm back home. My home is actually not in Uganda. I live in Dubai. So I'm back in Dubai. I came back, is it yesterday? Yeah. So I came back yesterday, and is it yesterday or the other day? Yeah, the day after the finale. So today is Tuesday. So I came back on Monday. On Sunday, Monday, whatever, on Sunday. Yeah, came back on Sunday. So I'm in Dubai. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys, for the comments. I think we'll take it on from here. I don't know if this is the right time, the best time for all of you to go live, for me to go live. Let me know if this is the best time. Let me know. I'll be going live same time on dates that I will communicate. Tuesdays work good for me, but I think Wednesdays are perfect, and also Saturdays are also very perfect for me. Right now I just happen to be home and I really wanted to update you guys on my review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Lastly, I want you guys to forgive whatever went wrong, especially when I was live streaming, if the sound was not giving perfect sound, if the camera was not clear, if it was blurry, if it was shaky. Oh my god, there was a very funny story. I actually did not have I didn't have a tripod. I did go with a tripod. I had the DJI tripod, and the moment I arrived in India, the thing just died, and I'm like, what the hell? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna use? Because I was really looking forward to giving you the best content, but I did my best. Literally, I could sit down and record for an hour holding my phone like this. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your patience, and I do love you all. Thank you so much for the new subscribers. I do appreciate you guys so much. Let me know in the comments if you want me to go live next time for the next video, because it's actually more interactive. I love it like this because I get to read your comments. Or should I just make a video about myself and post it online so that you get to know me, whichever way you guys want. So yeah, I'll try my best to keep you posted, and yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Bye, see you next time. I will make more pageant videos. Bye.